This one right here, this one right here, this is a funny one. What's the deal, everybody? This your boy Z coming back at you with another Maniacal Merchant episode. So let's get right into it. Today, I'm gonna show you guys what has sold for me over the last 30 days. I'm gonna start right now with what sold yesterday. There was only 2 sales yesterday. One of them we're gonna find right now. The other one was already shipped. So this just sold today, actually. This one is the Chelsea and Theodore double XL. It's a woman's shirt. Sold that one for 15 bucks. It was free shipping, but it was an older item, so it was back when I was doing free shipping. If you're doing free shipping, good for you. I stopped doing free shipping. I haven't seen any slowdown in sales. I did experience an increase in profits once I stopped doing free shipping, so that's food for thought. The second one that sold yesterday is gonna be an H3. I don't care about the number because it's the only Thrasher sweater that's in there right now. So this is gonna be a you guys seen this. If you guys watched the $1.99 day hauls, this was one of them. It wasn't $1.99, but it was during one of those trips. That one right there sold for $29.97 plus $9.99 shipping, so that was a pretty good one. Most Thrasher hoodies are. That one sold pretty quick. I still got another couple of them because as you guys seen, we picked up 2 of them that day. We also picked up another one. Oh, that one was actually at the bins. So that one came from the bin. So watch my bins video. You'll see me pick that one up. And yes, I got to the grass. It looks nice. All right, so now we're in the garage. Let's start with the Chelsea Theodore. I've never heard of this brand. I don't remember ever seeing it again. I don't remember where I got this one from, or how much I paid for it. I'm sure I wouldn't have gotten anything like this for more than $1.99. But it is going to Carmichael, California, so it shouldn't be more than about $6 to ship. So how are your guys' sales? Is anybody's sales picking up? Seemed like mine were last week, and then I don't know what happened. But it is what it is. Have any of you guys sold Thrasher? I think the first one I sold for like 40, 50 bucks. And that's that. Let's get into the sales for January. All right, so here we go. As you guys seen, that Chelsea and Theodore shirt, it says $17.97, but I accepted an offer for $14.98, I think. Then here's the Thrasher hoodie right here. Thrasher sells pretty good as far as how many items I get. I've only gotten like 4 or 5, and it's like the 3rd one that sold. I use these types of keywords, the Y2K, 2000. I use the EUC. I don't really see that many people using EUC. Maybe it's because they're not excellent used condition. You know, I use it sparingly because I don't want people to, you know, get the idea that I'm just calling everything excellent. Most of this stuff you guys will see. I've just picked a lot of it up recently in my last videos. This one had a white stain. It was the it was this big E, the black patch on the back. I know there's a bunch of Levi heads out there that'll school me all day, and please, if you're one of them, drop that info in the comments. I'm not really up to snuff when it comes to all the Levi history and how to tell which year it is and all this and that. I have very, very general knowledge about Levi's, but every time I see them and they're in good condition, I pick them up, and they all typically sell for about the same. This one had a white stain on it, and he offered me 15. It was $19.97, but I sent offers for 18, so I just went ahead and took that one. Sales have been down. So then these Under Armour joggers, those have been in my store for a while. I sell quite a bit of Under Armour. As far as last month went, I don't know how much I sold this month. And we have the Ralph Lauren. This was just in my most recent video right here. So was this one. These 2 were sold almost immediately. This one, the Peter Millar, sold for 18 plus $7.99 shipping. Ralph Lauren, I sold it for $10. I'm easy flip though, and it only cost me like $4 to ship. So that's why I do things like that. These types of things are so common. They'll get lost in the ocean of Ralph Lauren. So price it low, competitively. I only got it. I only spent $1.99 on it. Get it out of here within a week. It's out of here. Peter Millar, within a week, it's out of here. These both sold the same day I listed them. Okay, I'm kind of behind on my listing. You guys seen the video maybe last Friday. This was listed 2 days ago. Anchor Blue, these took a while to sell. If you ever see like the hangers in my photos, that means it's an older item. I accepted an offer of 28 on these because I sent out an offer. Like I said, they've been in my store for a while. I ended the listing and then sold similar, and I changed the shipping to $9.99 because originally it was free shipping. They sold within, you know, a week of me relisting them. So I think that definitely helps. I don't do that to try to hack the system and try to game the algorithm by making it think it's a new item. The reason I end my listings and then sell similar is because I'm trying to transfer all the free shipping items to buyer pay ship, because it's just made that much of an impact on my business, charging for shipping. And I'm sure people are gonna roll their eyes like, duh, duh, duh. But I guess, you know, since I'm not as deep off in the game like a lot of you OGs, it's hard to gauge, you know, your true growth and your true numbers when you don't have anything besides last quarter to compare to. If you compare the first month of the year to the last quarter of the year, everybody's numbers are going to be down. So that's understandable. I'm happy with how my business is going. You know, we're just going to keep on continue to build. But let's get back into the stuff that we sold. The Gymshark. This was the same buyer that bought both of these. They bought both of these Gymshark sets. I gave them the deal for $30 each. They paid shipping on both of them. Pretty good sale, especially since those Gymshark outfits were donations. Tommy Bahama. You guys see me when you guys, and these were kind of dirty. These were kind of, you know, raggedy, you know, and I still sold them. If you look at the profit, the total profit is going to be around $10, because this only cost me probably about $5 to ship. So a lot of times the price that you see, at least the price that it went for right here, not the price that you see right here, because obviously I took a offer, but the price that you see right on something like this, I got just around that in profit. My average profit per item is a little bit over $12, so like $12.70 something, which I'm pretty happy with. Watch one of my previous videos that I put out this month. You'll see that I picked up that Christian Dior for $1.99. I think it was last week. All these weeks starting to run together. Is that cheap? Did I leave some money on the table there? Maybe. I think I profited $38 on this. $38 profit, almost 2,000% ROI. I'm not gonna wait another month or 2 months or 3, who knows, for it to sell for like 59, 69, 79 bucks. There are some going for that much, and I guarantee they probably will be going for that much for a while, because people aren't spending that type of money right now. I'm trying to get it in, get it out. The faster I can get my $1.99 back from that item and go back to the bins or the thrift store and get more items, the better off I'm going to be. This was an older one. Like I said, you see those hangers, $24.99 on a Nike Pro Combat. This Buck Mason finally sold. It took forever, and I had to end the listing and then relist it. But after I did that, maybe I had it priced up too much. I think I only had it priced up to like $24.99. So the Olympus Infinity Stylus sold for $79.97. It was only like 8 ounces. So it cost me like $4 or $5 to ship. Awesome sale. I tested it, showed that it was working in the photos and everything. And this was an item that I got for free. Lucky Brand jeans. You guys seen me pick this up in the bins video. This one right here, this one right here, this is a funny one. It was accidentally listed for $1,497. It did not sell for anything near that. Matter of fact, the buyer never paid. And I don't know how. I think I had it listed for $14.97 free shipping, and then I ended it and sold similar and then changed the shipping. But somewhere along the lines, I messed up the price. And I got an offer on it, and I'm laying in the bed looking at my phone for the first time, and I see $10 they offer me. And so I accepted, and then I went back to see how much I had listed it for. Man, my eyes must have popped out of my skull, because I'm like, what? And obviously it was some type of joke. They were like, I appreciate them. I appreciate them for doing that, even though they didn't pay it, because they brought it to my attention like, hey, like, this ain't right. So yeah, that didn't sell. The New York & Co., the Soho, curvy bootcut, whatevers. I got those new with tags. Like, anytime I find new with tags, it has to be like the trashiest brand known to man for me not to pick it up if it's $1.99. Abercrombie & Fitch, you see me pull those out of the inventory last video. These floral Levi shorts. So these are the brands that are selling. Nike, Levi's, some little DVDs or whatever. Remotes. I do sell a little bit of everything, but I mainly try to sell clothes because it's I hate that sound, man. The Denali shorts, you guys see me pick those up. I think I got those sold for like 12. Here's the US Navy pants. These sold within like 2 or 3 days. And if you go back and look at a lot of the military uniform, always pick it up. American Eagle, the Brooks and Dunn. I had to, and and I'm gonna tell you guys the truth, because that's all you're gonna get here on this channel. So if you like alternative facts, that's not gonna be what you get from me. The Brooks and Dunn Panhandle Slim, you've seen this on one of my earlier videos. I paid $7.99 for it. Accepted an offer for, I don't remember, like 20 bucks or something like that. My profit was 17 something. I remember that because the buyer messaged me yesterday and said, hey, I'm looking over the item. I just noticed that there's a button missing. And I went back over the photos to see if I put anything in the description. I didn't put anything, no flaws or anything in there. And I'm looking at the pictures to see if I maybe photographed it, but I couldn't find anything. And I asked the customer if they could please send me a photo. They sent me a photo, and it was the cuff right here. If you can see right there, there's supposed to be the little, you know, the male part of the snap. Shame on me. I missed it. They called me out. I said, well, you know, I do have free returns, but, you know, I didn't want them to necessarily go that route because they would probably start an INAD or something. That's the first thing I said, though. Put that out there because it's the truth. I have free returns, but I said, if you would like to keep the item, I'm willing to process a refund of $7.50. The reason why I said $7.50 because my profit was $17.53. So I'm like, I can still, you know, refund them, make them right, and still have some profit because it's still a nice shirt. They you know, they accepted that offer. They said, you know what, yeah, $7.50 is just fine. I can probably go find another button. With that, you know, bit of professionalism and communication, you know, I messaged them promptly, like within 10-15 minutes of them messaging me. I was courteous and professional when I was communicating with them, and I was making sure, I just wanted to make sure that, first of all, there's not anything scammy going on. That should always be in the back of your head too. You shouldn't jump to conclusions, but that should always be in the back of your head, like, is what they're saying really what's really going on? That's why I asked for photo evidence. And after I, you know, deemed that it was actually my fault, I gave the customer options to resolve the issue. Then here's the scrubs. This customer never paid. I accepted an offer for $18. This was an older item. What do you do when a buyer doesn't pay? I know I heard somebody in the comments, they mentioned that, you know, they canceled the order almost immediately. Now, to each his own. Me, I wouldn't do that because I already have the settings set up to where if they don't pay within 4 days, it automatically cancels. I know you can extend that if you want to. I think 4 days is long enough. I'm hesitant to cancel the order that if it hasn't been 4 days. I'm hesitant because there wasn't a time where somebody made me an offer on some Oakley shades. I accepted the offer, never heard from them. Then I finally sent a message like, hey, are you gonna pay? And they just sent me a one sentence like, I have until the 27th to pay for this or something, whatever it was. And I'm like, all right, well, okay. Just wanted to make sure. So, you know, I can have it ready to be shipped as soon as possible. You know, I try to keep it super professional because that's what I am. I'm a professional regardless of what I'm doing. Literally the last hour they can pay, they ended up paying, you know, full. And then they left me positive, like great feedback. I'm not gonna cancel an order if it's within that 4 days unless something starts to not add up. Like they're sending me weird messages or something just starts to smell fishy. Then I might, you know, start to document everything more, get eBay involved. But let's move on. So we got the Anchor Blue jacket. Most of this stuff is in my previous videos, you know, and yes, I do sell it. I sell shorts. This is why you see me go to the short section, because I sell them. Those are the same shorts you see me pick up. Lucky Brand shorts. You see me pick up all these types of things because they sell. This one actually sold twice. It sold once, they never paid. Second time they sold, they waited until like the third day to pay again. It was a different customer too. So what do you do when you get customers like this, like after the fact, once they haven't paid and the sale has been canceled? Do you add them to your block list? I add them to my block list because that, you know, that's just not, those aren't the type of customers I want to come shopping in my store, especially if it's like high ticket or like super desirable items. Like you're holding my item hostage for 4 days and then you don't pay. Like, so that's 4 days I missed where my item could have sold, but it didn't because you're holding it hostage, knowing this whole time you're probably not going to pay for it. I don't know. I don't get it. Let me know what you think. Am I tripping? I don't know. This is the Columbia sleeveless athletic tank that you guys seen one of my last videos. The Izod sweater that I talked down about on that Ben's video because my buddy picked it out and ended up selling. I think I sold it for 8, and it shipped for super cheap. So I think I got 8 profit too. Old Navy, Anchor Blue, Old Navy, Nautica button-up shirt. This was mine out of my closet. I would never buy anything like this, even if it was $1.99, because look how much it sells for. It's sold quick, but if it's any much more than that, nobody's gonna buy it. The Charles Thwit, I don't know anything about this brand. This was in my earlier days of like doing research and going out to the thrift stores and everything. So I probably looked it up and seen something, but as you can see, it's older because there was a hanger and it was free shipping. Old Navy pants, these sell great for me. Anytime I come across Old Navy for $1.99, I'm picking them up. I don't care if they're chinos, I don't care if they're joggers, I don't care if they're sweatpants, I'm picking it up. Matter of fact, I'm picking pretty much anything Old Navy up if it's $1.99 besides like a basic tee or something like that. Some more Levi shorts, sold them for like 15 bucks, I think. Here's the Yves Saint Laurent. I took an offer on that one for $39.99. $39.99, and I profited like 38 on that one as well. Robert Graham, it was old. I accepted an offer for 29. Glad to see that one gone. I'll probably never pick up Robert Graham again. I picked that one up, it was priced up, unless it's $1.99 or I find it at the bins. But that's one that I probably won't pick up for the price that I picked that one up for. I think I paid like 7 or 8 bucks. The Boeing, Bolo, there's that Boeing. Any Boeing jacket, any Boeing like quarter zip, look up the comps. They sell great. That sold within like a week. It went to an international customer, so I'll never see it again. The Romper, you guys, if you've seen my past videos, you guys seen that one. You guys have seen those ones if you watch my past video. This is another headache. It's a regular Nike tee. Let me show you guys the measurements on here because I might be tripping. If I'm tripping, please let me know. It says extra large. It's a 19, but we gotta keep in mind, these are compression shorts. I wear these every day. I'm wearing one right now. This is an extra large. They left me a neutral feedback though. They sent me a message initially and they told me that it's not an extra large. I responded, it says extra large. It's definitely not a kid's extra large. And then I gave you the measurements. How else am I supposed to size this? How would you size it? I know some people don't even take measurements. I can only imagine the amount of returns and feedback they get. I don't even think it matters because nobody's looking at the measurement. I don't know what to do. That is a conundrum that I cannot unravel, because what do you do when you have the size tag? You take a picture of the size tag. You photograph the shirt with measurements. You put the size, it's not like I made up what size I think it is. I put the size that's on the shirt and then I put the measurements. What else can you do? American Eagle shorts, $6.99 shipping. The shipping cost has went up $1 to $7.99. Def Leppard, Bins, was it the Bins? I don't remember, but it was very, very cheap, 8 bucks. Here's another Jane Barnes. They're all like striped and got these weird abstract 90s patterns. This was a return though. I ended up getting this return, and it's always the people that ask all the weird questions. This was another one. She asked me like 4 or 5 times, does the shirt smell like mothballs? She asked me so many times I was starting to question for myself, does it smell like mothballs? The next time I was in the garage, I went out there and smelled it. This smells like literally nothing. It smells like water. I told them that. They ended up buying it. They ended up returning it because it's not a medium. Apparently it's a large, even though here's measurements. And it might be a large in somebody else's brand, but they're calling it a medium. What do you want me to do? You want me to, like, do they want me to just, well, I think people are gonna think this is a large, so I'm gonna put large, even though it says medium on here on the tag. Like, what am I supposed to do? These Adidas shorts, you guys see me pick up. I think I sold this for like 35. It wasn't too much less than my original ask. It was vintage. I had that for a while. Some hoodies. I'm trying to see it. Dahui shorts, Nike, Wrangler. It's basic stuff. Toyota jacket that only cost me like 6 or 7 bucks to ship because it went right down here a few cities over, and it was missing a zipper, which I disclosed, of course. Sold like in 2 days. I'm trying to show you guys something like out of the normal. This jacket took forever to sell. I got this for free with those cameras, those Olympus cameras actually. Banana Republic. Here's the Detroit. Glad I got that up out my store. Adidas, St. John's Bay, Bolo, banger, heavy hitter. Travis Matthews, the Columbias, these ones got returned because they had a small, very, very small holes on the back. Apparently, I didn't see. You guys probably can't see right there. They got returned. I relisted them. Took better pictures, disclosed the holes. Brand new Nike Swiss Test puffer jacket, Ralph Lauren. This was a return, but they never sent it back. They said it didn't fit, which I'm cool with those types of returns. Like, that's why I have the returns. This was a good one too. This Oklahoma University Nike's jacket, some cotton on pants, Adidas. This Columbia jacket was fly. I got this from Salvation Army for like $8. But yeah, real nice jacket. And I was able to fit that in believe it or not, in a legal. John Varvatos. That was the only piece I've ever had, and it sold pretty good. And it was exported to Canada, so I think that's where it was made too. I showed you this in one of my previous thrifting videos. You see me pick it up. But if you can see right here, it says this garment is guaranteed to conform to California Highway Patrol specifications. So this was an official Highway Patrol shirt, and it sold almost instantly. Under Armour, Nike, here's that diesel jacket. That was pretty good. This that hoodie that got returned, and then you seen that I sold it again almost instantly. Some REI shorts, video games, Zara jeans. Those ones sold almost immediately. They got a lot of watchers quickly. I think because people are really leaning in on the baggy and the joggers. So if you could find a mixture of the baggy joggers, those have been selling pretty good. You guys seen earlier, I don't know if it was on this page or the last one, I think it was on the last one, but I sold a pair of Old Navy, same type of concept. These are denim though. Those were khaki. These but the Old Navies were just like these. They were super baggy, and they had the taper. Swimming trunks selling in the dead of winter. I'm telling you, check out your shorts section. You'd be surprised. Adidas, just sweatpants, joggers. I think I accepted $10. This, I don't even know what this is really. I got it for free, and it sold for $29.99. Van Helsing, only piece you're gonna see me sell is gonna be probably new with tags. Under Armour's, anything with the ankle zips, track pants, sweatpants, joggers. This that two-piece men's suit. I got neutral feedback on this one saying that it didn't fit. Go figure. But they didn't return it. And they didn't, that's all I heard from them. I reached out to them, asked them what I can do to make it right. Never heard from them. Duluth Trading Co. This is a very, very nice. All the other ones I have some wear on them. That's probably why they haven't sold. Just a basic Ralph Lauren polo t-shirt, but it was a big size, so that's probably what got it sold. Oh, I have sold Uniqlo. See, I told you guys. And I guess it's probably because it had this little Mickey right here. That was the only reason. It didn't sell for much, as you can see. Then these Urban Outfitter jeans. You see the theme here. Like the baggies, these got sold real fast too. Start time December 29th, and they sold 4 or 5 days later. I think I got those from the bins, I believe. Then here's some cool pants that sold within a week that I got from the bins. They're small too. They could fit my kids. Size 7, 8, sold for $20. I don't know why Dogma's in there. Why is Dogma in there? Because that was on November. I don't know. Maybe, because I ended it recently. I don't know why it was still live. Probably because this was one of the items that I had cross-listed from Amazon. Anything NASA, that's going too right now. Casio. Oh yeah, Dogma. The DVDs, and those are garbage, but if you find the Blu-ray, I got this one at a yard sale for $15. If you find the Blu-ray, I've seen some of them go for over $100. The Casio calculator, you guys see me pick that up. If you watch my very, very first video where I'm getting the free inventory at the estate sale, you'll see me pick that up. It sold pretty quick. Zara joggers. So these joggers are hitting. Diesel, new with tags. I got it from Marshall's. Paid way too much for it and didn't profit that much on it, and got screwed over with the free shipping. So all in all, this was not good for me. If you can get it for cheap, yeah, obviously, but keep in mind that it's new. This was new with tags, and it took a while to sell. Just a vintage silk, 100% silk. You got to kind of work those keywords in. So the bomber jackets are popular. The 100% silk, forest green, mossy green, vintage. As you can see, the title structure is jacked, but stuff still sells, you know. Spider joggers. And keep in mind, a lot of these joggers I was buying in the summertime, so you guys hear me talk a lot about joggers. If you guys want to know how I'm finding this type of stuff, where I'm getting this stuff for free at, check out my other videos. And if you've made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Definitely leave a comment down below and let me know how I'm doing. I appreciate you guys for watching, and until next time, look for the joggers.